Yo, YouTube.
Welcome back to another TC Twosome video.
Welcome to the next edition of the TC Twosome Tips and Tricks. Thank you to David M for requesting or recommending that we do this video. What are we doing today? What did he request?
Today we're going to do a how to hit punch or knockdown shots.
Yeah, I think it'll be good for both of us to kind of go through how we feel hitting knockdown shots, hitting a punch shot. So he asked why we tend to kind of pick that sort of shot a lot on our channel. We play a lot in the afternoons. We are from Texas. It gets extremely windy.
Yeah.
And if you can't tell right now, it's probably blowing 15 to 20 mile an hour. So that's why we typically hit a lot of those shots.
Yeah, so we'll try to talk about when you want to, why you want to, and how to. Well, at least how we do it, so.
Yeah, we'll try to give you some feels. Again, we're not teaching professionals. We'll try to give you what works for us and let us know if it works for you. And if if you're playing in the wind, hopefully these tips will help you strike the ball better, more consistently, and get closer to the hole rather than, oh man, the wind, I got to play for that, rather than hitting up against it. So let's we're out here on the home course. We're in a fairway, and we'll see
how many people we have to let play through.
Yeah, we'll see how this filming goes. We picked a green that hopefully y'all can see some balls land and we get some shot tracers. So let's head to the fairway. All right, guys, it's been really hot here in Texas in the home club. The fairways are struggling a little bit. So we are at 110 yards. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I'm going to be using my gap wedge. Tyler, I'm assuming sand wedge.
Yeah, I do have sand wedge. So we wanted to talk about hitting knockdown wedges. So the wind is actually behind us here, and when you're going through hitting a knockdown wedge, keeping it a little lower affects the distance a little less, rather than if you gotta hit, like for Taylor, for instance, if she's got to hit a big gap wedge 110 yards, she might want to throw it in the air. But like for me here, it's probably in between clubs, and I'm gonna want to keep it out of the wind a little bit. So Taylor, tell me your feel here and talk me through the shot.
So most important thing for me to always try to feel and focus on is getting all the way through the ball. And by that, I mean on my actual follow through, making sure that I'm a little left or straight at the target with my body. If I stop rotating through, then I'm just gonna either flip my wrist or leave it out to the right. So most important for me is just to make sure I follow all the way through my shot. That's really my main thought. And I also try to think about keeping it about 9 o'clock, so your hands are straight. If it was a clock, 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
Yeah, so if you don't have a clock system as Taylor does, maybe shoulder high to shoulder high, you think? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Having a system with wedges and clubs is really good, and I'll talk about that because that's how I feel this. So this technically isn't how far Taylor hits her gap wedge, but we're going to show you how she likes to feel it out. All right, so as you can see, Taylor did take it back about shoulder high, finished shoulder high, and that's about pin high right up there on the green. If the shot tracer app isn't working great, we'll figure it out, but I think you'll get the gist on how Taylor's swinging it. So go ahead and hit another one. And let's pay attention to Taylor, how far she's taking the club back, and Taylor's finish, like she said. So as you can see, she actually hit that one past pin high and too long, but that goes to show you that keeping the swing short and really focus on rotating through the shot is extremely beneficial. Do you have anything else to say?
It may help too to feel on your follow through, keeping it low. That'll tend just to get your trajectory lower as is. That could be also another good swing thought.
Yeah, I like that. Let's hit one more, and then we'll switch and we'll go to me. That was really nice right there. Nice flight. See, wow. That was your best one. Hopefully the shot tracer gets that. I should have probably, rather than doing that, zoomed in on that. So that was a good shot too. My feel is kind of similar to Taylor. So if I'm trying to hit a knockdown wedge, the last lesson that I had, my coach said you should be practicing 3 shots. It's waist high to waist high, shoulder high to shoulder high, and probably more so like a chest high to chest high shot. Shoulder high to shoulder high being more like the full shot, because in reality like feel versus real is very different. So if I'm feeling like I'm taking it back to my shoulders, it's probably going to get a little bit more parallel and like a full shot. So that's kind of how I feel it. And I have my wedge system. So for here, it's 110 yards. It's not long enough for my gap wedge, but it is kind of in between my sand wedge, because my sand wedge will only go 105. So right here, I'm not going to try to hit my gap wedge and lay off of it. I'm going to try to really just rotate and go through. So on this shot, I'm just going to try to take it to where I feel like my shoulders are, and then really rotate through the ball like Taylor said, and be shoulder high on the finish. I might put the ball position maybe a skosh back, like a ball further back than usual, and really trap it and hit down on it. But like Taylor said, keeping your hands low and finishing low will help you flight the ball also. That's short. I didn't really turn through that, but as you can see, I felt like I took it to my shoulders. I really trapped it, stayed down through it, and finished low with my hands.
I'm gonna zoom in on that one. That one's good.
Far.
Oh wow.
See, so I flew that. I didn't really hit that very well, but that I really turned through it. It's really windy behind me too.
That's a good one. Oh.
That's a really good one there. So I personally like to hit my wedges a lot lower. I'm not comparing myself to Willie Z, the legend Zalatoris, but he hits his wedges you can always see he stops his follow through almost at his chest or his waist, and he just hits like darts. Stinger darts with his wedges that just take one hop and stop. He spins it because he traps it really well. So that's how we like to hit knockdown wedges. You want to go maybe like an in-between iron shot and go from there?
Yeah.
Let's do that. All right, so we've come about 60 yards back. We are right around 170 yards out. What are you hitting here?
I'm gonna hit a knockdown 6.
Okay.
Just keep it below
So,
the wind.
Same feel here for you? Same as the wedge?
Yeah, just really making sure I get through the ball. I get my hips through the ball.
There you go. How far are you taking it back?
I'm gonna aim for my 9 o'clock swing, but like Tyler said, feel is different than reality.
Absolutely. So granted, this is a 6 iron for Taylor. It's a little bit further back, but rather than trying to hit a 7 iron really hard, this is a good one here. Oh, that was nice. Nice crisp draw. A little bit left of the green, but like from 170 yards hitting a punch 6 iron, that is extremely good. So talk us through that feel again.
So like I said, just really trying to be 9 o'clock feel, and then getting my hips all the way to the ball to where if you were to look where you're pointing, you're left of the target.
Yeah, so the flag is more off the right. What Taylor's saying is if you were to take 2 poles and put them through her hips, they're more left up there towards the bunker, because the club's the last thing to come through the swing, and that's going to be square. So we're going to move. There is a gentleman coming up on us, so we're going to go to a different hole. So we're heading to another hole. We had to let a few groups play through the holes that we were on.
We are closing in on 700 subscribers, so thanks to everyone who's been subscribing.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I don't know if we'll have 700 subscribers before this video is up, but you could be our 700 subscriber. So thank you to all for all the support. We really appreciate it. We want to keep helping you guys, so send new videos our way. Like the video if you're getting anything out of the content. Let us know that you're enjoying it. You got anything else to say?
I don't think so.
We've arrived at a different hole. There's too many people where we were. So this is a par 3. Unfortunately, we can't find a hole that's into the wind that people are not on right now. Probably should have done it on a range. So this is 145 yards. This is in between clubs for me. This is in between wedge and 9 iron. 9 iron's a little bit too much here, so I'm going to kind of show you how I would do it, rather than, if the miss is short, I'm not going to try to hit a wedge. If I had green to work with, I'd probably hit a wedge. So here I'm thinking I'm hitting like a half 9 iron, and we'll kind of show you hopefully the flight and how far it's going.
Should we do one swing normal and then the other one's knockdown so they can see the difference?
Yeah, we could try that. Let's do that. Although I've been feeling like I'm trying to hit knockdown shots because I've been striking the ball better that way. But now it's into the wind, so I'm going to try to hit 9 iron. I'm going to back it up to where I would say is probably about 155. So this is probably like a full 9 iron. And we'll see if I'm going to try to not flight it. I'm going to just hit it normal and see if it's short. That's way up in the air, kind of lazy. Hopefully you can see that. That is 10 yards short of the green. So I hit that about 145, and that is me just feeling like I'm not really trapping it and just swinging and letting my arms come. Whereas, like if I'm trying to hit a punch or like a knockdown, if I'm trying to hit a knockdown 9 iron, I'm going to take it to my shoulders and just really trap it and move through it. So let's see if I can hit it on the green. So same spot, I'm going to try to knock this down and get it through the wind.
Yeah, you can see that's pin high.
Yeah, so same spot, same club, 9 iron, except one was knocked down, one was normal. We had to let a group play through.
Oh, you're matching. Love the fit. 0.
Got the
Cuts given.
Got the G4 hat on, looking like a country club hack. So couldn't be happier with that actually. So I hit from the same exact spot. First swing I would say was pretty stock 9 iron where I'm taking it all the way back. I'm finishing up high, and the ball did kind of climb, got smashed by the wind. It's 10 yards short of the green. The other one, I took it what I felt was my shoulders. I really ripped through it, finished my swing, finished shoulder high with my hands, and it's pin high left. With a 155 yard 9 iron, pretty much into the wind. It did switch, so I'm glad we showed you that. So I have one last tidbit, and I hear a lot of people on other YouTube videos or that I've played with in the past, when they're trying to hit a knockdown shot, they say, man, when I try to lay off of something and knock it down, I miss left. The only reason for that is because they're stopping their body, they're stopping the body rotation, and they're taking it good, and then right here, they stop turning their body, and the only way for the hands to go is past your body and left, and that causes the face to get shut and miss left. So I'll see if I can demonstrate knocking down and not keeping my body moving, whereas, you know, like Taylor said, finishing with everything left. The hands are going to pass the body, the club face is going to flip, you're going to miss left. I'm going to see if I can demonstrate that.
This is the bad shot.
It started so far right, it's actually really good. But if you could see there, I kind of stopped, and the only way for my hands to go is low and left and probably flippy. Whereas if you are trying to hit a good knockdown shot and you keep your body moving, you're going to have very consistent flight. The ball is going to go further and not be affected by the wind as much.
Great shot.
I didn't demonstrate the bad shot very well. I think I might have aimed it so far right, but you can tell the body's not moving, the hands are going to flip. Just keep the body moving, keep it rotating, and you will hit. Piercer's not going to be touched by the wind as much. All right, guys, that's a wrap on another TC Tucson video.
Hopefully some of our feels and what our swing thoughts are can actually help you. Let us know if they do or if they don't.
Yeah, let us know where your feels are. Thank you again, David M., for requesting the video. I feel like we do it pretty well when we do try it. Our balls aren't affected by the wind as much, so we hope the feels really help you.
Yeah, and thank you to those who have also been giving us more video suggestions. Those are in the makes. So we love hearing from y'all. Thank you for all the support, and leave us a comment.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for watching.
Peace.